All right. What's up, players? It's your boy Gak Cognac back with another pickup video. All right, we're gonna start off a little bit easy today. It's been tough, man. I think it's been like a whole week since I've even picked up anything. So we're just gonna go at it. I've been trying to just snatch up whatever I can right now. So it is kind of lackluster, but hey, I appreciate you guys watching anyways. So here it is. First of all, I found a PS3 for 30. Well, it was listed for 40, and I just like, whatever. It was early in the morning. I said, why don't I just ask him if he wants to sell it for 35 because he had like 10 or 12 games with it. So it's an easy flip. At the same time, there's like 1 or 2 games that I want out of it, so just give me free games anyways. All right, let's show you. PS3 Slim, $35. Got that. And it comes with 2 controllers, one black, one gold. So the gold one, I always like the gold controller, man. And it seems like every time I post one of these gold controllers, they sell right off the bat. So as of me shooting this video right now, this whole thing's already sold. So it's already gonna be shipped out right after this video. And I sold it for like 65. So anyways, all the cords, and then the games. So the main 2 games I wanted out of this is Street Fighter X Tekken, even though I got it on the PS Vita now, but I don't have it on PS3. And I really wanted Fear 3. So I have the first 2 Fears sitting back there. So this will just pretty much complete my Fear collection. Bam, glad to have it. Although I have Fear 2 and 3 for Xbox 360, sometimes I just like having it on both systems. I don't know why. It's just a hoarder in me. So yeah, we got those. Get those out the way. Next up, it's basically a stack of these games. I don't want to waste too much time talking about it, but Dead Island, Skate 3, NBA 2K13, Call of Duty, Midnight Club LA Complete Edition, which was a good game. Underrated. No one really talks about it, but it was good. MLB 2K13, Uncharted, another good game. Launched, one of the launch games. Not exactly launch, but around the time. GTA 4, not my favorite Grand Theft Auto. Some people love it. I don't. NHL 13 and Call of Duty World at War, which is really, actually, I really like Call of Duty World at War. It was fun. I like how I actually covered like the Japanese side of things and stuff. So we didn't really get to see too much of that in previous war games. So cool. Got that out the way. Pretty much I had to make a video quick because I will be leaving town the next day. So some of the stuff is actually going to go out, and I need to cover this stuff before that gets sent out, or some like the stuff coming up I'm actually bringing out to my brother and my mom, which we'll cover right now. So that's out the way. Now we can get to the nitty gritty. Where is everything at? Here it goes. Oh! So next up, I picked up something. This had to be like a week and a half ago before this video was made. So somebody posted up for $30, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 NES games for $30. And there's some decent games up in here. So basically 10 games. And we're gonna go right off the top. Put that on the side. First game up, I wanted it mainly for this, Life Force. So my brother, since he has a Nintendo now, he's been asking me about this game, that and Contra. So Life Force is, whoo, this was the game, man. I borrowed this from a friend back in the days, and I remember like me and my brother was trying to beat this. It took us forever. It's a tough game, man. And if you guys didn't know, like this was like the beginning of those shooter games back in the days. So if you're familiar with like Darius or Gradius, those games, this is actually like the prequel, like the first game ever made before those. So very fun game. Me and my brother always be like, man, whoever created this game was like, had to be smoking something, because literally, you're like playing through this game, and you're kind of like fighting stuff almost as if you're traveling in somebody's body, like Magic School Bus style, where like it looks like you're fighting like the cells in a person's body and going through their veins and tubes, and you know, everything in that body attacks you, and at the ending you fight like this brain basically with 2 eyes, I remember. So anyways, Life Force, great game. I tried to play this again, I got my ass kicked. I don't even know how I did it back then, but my brother will be getting this, so I had to make the video quick. Anyways, next game up, Galaga. My mom grew up playing Galaga, Millipede, Centipede, so she's kind of been asking about those games, so I do need to get Centipede and Millipede if I can find those, but this is going to her because she just jacked my NES Advantage joystick that I picked up from the big the lot from the storage. So that'll be on to her. Galaga, I tried to play that game as well, got my ass kicked. So because I haven't been playing retro games for a long time, I've just been out of it, man. Like I'm not as good anymore. So next game up is Solomon's Key. Now I don't know much about this game. I tried to Google it. It's not worth as much, but it's still in like the $15 range. But these games right here itself could pay for its, you know, the whole stack right here, because these range from like, you know, 15, 20 bucks. I think Life Force goes for like 30 at some places. So yeah, pretty much that's in its own, you know, pays for everything. Here's another game I grew up with, WrestleMania. Now, this game was a piece of shit. I can never figure out what to do, what the controllers are. Nothing made sense in this game. So me and my brother would just button mash until like something happens, basically. But it was still funny when we played back then. We would still crack up and laugh and all that stuff. Because like the characters in that game was just hilarious, you know. So anyways, I'm running short on time, but the next game up is Wrath of the Black Manta. Don't know much about that either. It has a ninja up in there, so maybe it's like Ninja Gaiden. I'm not sure. So let me know if you guys grew up with some of these games that I'm showing you. Another game came up is Data East Carno. I don't know about this game either. Like when I got the NES, it was a hand-me-down. We didn't really get that much games back then. So, and then the guy who sold me this, I think he was moving, something like that. And he just wanted to get rid of stuff. So Wood and Water Rage. It is made by LJN, but the guy told me he grew up playing this and he said he had a blast. So I'm gonna have to pop this into the NES and see if it's really that good. Here it is. We've got Section Z, Capcom game. That's the next game up. I actually popped this in to see what the hell it was about, and it's a good ass game. Definitely a fast-paced shooter. You pretty much play as this Power Ranger looking dude, and you can control him gliding up and down, and the cool thing about this game is you can shoot front and backwards from 2 of the buttons, and then as you progress through the levels, you get to actually choose wherever you get to go. So unlike any other like shoot 'em up shooter, you're kind of like stuck with going just straight and wherever the screen leads you to. This actually gives you an opportunity to like choose the route you want to go, so which is pretty cool. So if you thought enemies were too tough on this side, go to the other, go down, you know. Maybe the bottom floor would be easier. Next game up, I've always seen this game around, never intrigued me, but it's called Mylon's Secret Castle. Let me know if I said that right. Hudson Soft, I mean I like Hudson Soft. They do make pretty cool games, but eventually I just had to try all these games out. Now this game I'm not too excited about is Roger Clemens MVP Baseball. I'm not a baseball fan, unfortunately. To me it's like watching paint dry. The only time I really watch baseball is like the World Series. So yeah, I don't know much about that game. So anyways, 10 games, $30. Can't beat it, man. So that was pretty decent. And then, like I said, this is gonna be a short little video. But recently, from a week ago from now, a week before now, some guy had posted up, man, I think 43 or 41 PS Vita games for $200 sealed. And like, they were like some good stuff, all limited run games. And I was just, man, I don't know what I was doing. I was definitely not on the lookout. I was doing something else, and by the time I saw it, it's already been up for an hour. Messaged the guy, he was like, yeah, I sold it. It's like, damn. I was like, how much you sell for? He was like, 200. And I'm like, man, those games are worth like, whoo, I would say like $1,000, man. So it was crazy. So I had asked him, I was like, hey man, you got any other stuff, you know? Like, let me know, like, if you have any other, at least Vita games. And he said, hey, I got some stuff on me. This is stuff that I actually really cherish and I really liked. So I put those up. So I actually put up 13. Most of them are sealed. So basically, he had put up these games right here, which I will show you. And he says, all right, this is the stuff that I really cherish. And basically, I'm not sure if I want to sell them or not, but, you know, I'll put them up. And he put up a 3. I was like, man, that's kind of pricey, like, compared to, you know, what you actually put up for like $200 for all those games. So he was like, yeah, I do really like them. And I kind of like crunched the numbers. $300, all these games. If I looked it up on eBay and tried to get them separately, it would probably cost me like $530. So, given the fact that I just spent like $600-700 on all these games, hey, this is still a deal. Especially these are all sealed and stuff like that, and they're still limited run games. So, we're gonna get to it. For my PS Vita fans and the ones that do enjoy my PS Vita pickups, this will be a treat for you. So, stay tuned. All right, first things up is Fate Extella. I do have this game, that's why I had to grab it earlier, because I actually boxed it up and I was ready to just sell it, you know, because I have the game already. So, next thing up, I got this game as well. It's Tokiden 2, but this is a sealed copy. I have an open copy chilling right here. I don't know what version this is, but I don't know. This one's like a PAL version that I have. So this is actually the, whatchamacallit, the actual US version. Damn it, my thing dropped back there. Not cool. So, yeah, I've got Tokiden 2. Only thing is, a little background about these games is they do have the hole punched in them, because I found out from the guy. And if you're watching, his name is Arnaldo. Give you a shout out because you hooked me up with these games. I appreciate that. He says he works or knows somebody that works for Sony, and he was able to like get a lot of these games at hand-me-down. So a lot of these are promo copies, which is still cool. Can't complain. They're sealed, you know. So got the Tokiden 2. This is well worth its price. I'm not even gonna try to say the price for this because it fluctuates, and the Vita stuff is going up like crazy right now. So next game up is is this limited run? No, this is a fan gamer. This is Undertale, brand new and sealed. So Vita came out a lot of these indie gamer games. This is actually a heavy game, so you can tell there's like a map or a manual in there. So I got that. Next up is La Mulana. Here you go. This is limited run 93 for PS Vita. And then next up is Windjammers by Limited Run. This one's number 91. So I don't know anything about these games. This game right here looks like well, I didn't really look at the cover, but it's pretty much a volleyball game. So next up is the Oregon Trail Complete Edition. Limited Run number 125. Sealed as well. Now, is this the same thing as like the Oregon Trail back in the days? I think this is, but it says it's a zombie apocalypse game. So, kind of like a 2D sprite looking zombie apocalypse game, basically. Survival horror. Alright, next up I got Darius. I was just talking about this. Darius Burst CS. Another limited run, number 66 right here. They all got the hole punched in there. But like I said, nowadays I don't even care, man. Like, Vita games are so hard to come by. I'm just trying to take in whatever I can. Next up is Steam World Heist Limited Run, number 95. There it is. Most of these, well, this is like a platformer game. I don't know much about the limited run games because I didn't think about collecting them back then because it just came there's so many that came out, it's hard to keep track. So I said, screw it, I'm not gonna collect them at all. So now that I got these for a decent price, hey, can't complain. Sky Force Anniversary, this one says 115. Now the funny thing is, even though it's a limited run 115 on the back, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go by the side or it says limited run V45. Maybe this is for the Vita versions, and this is like the total amount of limited runs that came out. I'm not sure. So this looks like, yeah, it's an airplane game. So it's like another like Darius, Gradius. Risk of Rain. I do have the second game, I believe. So I never seen the first one before. Apparently the second one, you know, the first one did so well that they made a second one, right? So the side says version limited run V25, the back says 57. And then we have, so I guess the guy really likes this like shoot 'em up airplane shooters, because this is another one. Soldier Final Prototype X2, which is a shooter game. And limited run V07, the back is limited run 13. And I do have this game. This is the Hatsune Miku Project Diva X. So I might have to bundle this one and sell it. So. And also, I have this one sealed already, I believe. Do I? Yep. I got a copy right here. So I had to let go of one of them. And this one actually has the hole punch in it, but I have this one sealed as well. So I'll basically let this one go. But yeah, not bad at all for a bunch of Vita games. I mean, 300 is not bad. 13 games. Still makes it about like $20, $21 per game. But given the fact a lot of these are going for like 30, 40, 50 and up, some even higher, I got a deal. So I'm definitely happy to get that. Let's see. So I'm running close on time, and I do gotta get out of here soon. So I'll just show you guys some of the obscure stuff that I picked up, and then we will go from there. All right. What you're looking at right here is a Samsung widescreen HD television, CRT that is, and somebody put this up for $15, so I pretty much got this. I had to pick it up. This is not as heavy as my big boy over here, which I don't have it on, but this one is like they say it's a 30-inch, whereas the other one was 34 for the Sony. This one is a slim fit TV. So being a slim fit, it's actually lighter. The thing only weighed like 117 pounds. I didn't have a problem bringing this back myself, so which was great. So basically the sound, it doesn't have like the subwoofers and stuff like that like the Sony does, but the sound's still all right. You could definitely notice the difference though. Graphics quality wise, it's pretty good. I've got my OG Xbox hooked up on HDMI on this thing. So I've got Simpsons Hit and Run, and pretty much I'm gonna show you guys how the picture looks on this thing. I do probably have to mess with the geometry a little bit more, but $15, you can't beat it. Everything still looks good. There's nothing off with the color. It didn't come with a remote, but I had some eBay bucks, so I picked up a remote online for like $7. So you can't beat it. So, which is great. Anyways, so I've got my old file of Simpsons Hit and Run on here. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna look that good on my camera because I'm recording my phone. But hey, I mean, one of these days I'll get a better camera and show you guys exactly how it looks. I jumped right on top of dude. So anyways, let's do a mission, see how this thing looks, and I'll let you guys be the judge. If I were to compare this with my Sony HD CRT, I would say the Sony has a lot better color than this. Other than that, it looks damn good. Let's see. See, I can't play and talk at the same time, but if you guys can see the graphics to this thing, I'm gonna try to zoom in a little bit more. I know it's not gonna look that good when I put it on YouTube, but it looks smooth, man. And like I said, this is running on the HDMI, and I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it looks great, with the exception of a little bowing on the side of the screen, which, like I said, I had to fix. But yeah, I'm kind of shitty at this game because the driving is like ridiculous in this game sometimes, and the cops are after me. But yeah, just wanted you guys to see how this TV looks. And if you ask me, it looks pretty good. Like, we'll kind of like walk into the sides and look, like the stop sign right here. If you were to play this on a regular TV, it'd have all types of jagged edges and stuff. So it looks good, man. See, that was one of the things I got, was this TV right here. But the lady was cool enough. They were getting rid of this. They said they were playing a lot of games on this as well. And it was cool. 15 bucks. Can't beat it. If you remember last time I picked up one, I picked up a standard slim fit one that was like 19 or 20 inches. And that was like a month or so ago. So it's kind of funny because I gave that one to my brother, and now I got a HD version of this. I even zoom in on you guys. So definitely got the HD on there. Screen looks good. I actually played some Xbox 360 on here as well, and it looks pretty good as well. So another thing I got was this like rich ass person was moving out, so they actually sold me this little Panasonic, 4x3 TV right here, and I got it for like $20. And this TV actually came out like when GameCube and all that stuff came out, so I don't got my GameCube to hook up, but how about I hook up some N64 on here and show you guys. So this TV is supposed to it's a Panasonic TV, and it's supposed to be like one of the top of the lines of the time. I googled like what this cost. Hey, this is not my file. Like, somebody else had this file on there called D's Nuts, but it's funny. But anyways, so pretty much like this person, he was like a rich ass dude that was like moving or something, and so he sold this for me for like $20. But I saw like the retail back in 2003. This thing was like $700 to $1,000. I don't know what's going on. It's perfect dark on here. I was gonna try to show you guys how this looks. But yeah, and like I said, for like an LCD TV, this was like the best of its time. It's supposed to have like a line doubler and all that stuff, but unfortunately I don't have the remote for this, so I would have to buy, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I would have to buy a freaking remote control for this thing. But as you can see, it looks alright. Not bad, looks pretty good. If I had to if I plugged in like the M Classic or something on this, it'll look great. But if I had that HDMI converter for the N64, it would look even better. But not bad. Looks good. Colors look pretty decent. And it has component in there as well. I put in Resident Evil on here one time on GameCube, and that shit looked pretty good too. I don't know what the hell am I doing? It's hard to control this stupid control. But yeah, how do you even get the hell out of this room? Oh, whatever. I'm not a big fan of these games. I think I got some drift on my damn controller. But yeah, you get the point. So, $15 for this and $20 for this. Not bad at all. That is, unfortunately, all I have to show in this short video. So, yeah, one of these days I'm going to put up pretty much something on here and show you guys like the true picture of these TVs. So it's getting crazy. I'm starting to have like too many screens now. I kind of like moved my old little setup over here because I recently, from the same guy, I bought a new stand. So, you know, the console's coming out, and I needed something bigger to fit like PS5 and the Xbox Series X. So yeah, I was able to get this little stand right here to house everything. I got a new receiver. I got all this from the same guy. Like he even sold me these like nice ass speakers right here, and these speakers were like super expensive at the time. I think they were going for like $500 or something just for this speaker alone. So they sound great as well. But yeah, good shit. So that is all I have for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video again, and I will see you guys next time. I gotta get out of here. So see you guys later. Be sure to like and subscribe. Alrighty.